What is up, A-Team? Welcome back. Auzsome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it is awesome. And yes, we are back at it today. The markets are actually making a little bit of a recovery from last night and into this morning. Obviously, the massive liquidation in the market here. One thing I actually want to point out here is that I do believe, and I've said this before, I said this pretty much for as long as I can remember. I said that mostly this is going to be a trap, right? That's really what we're in right now. We're in a bear trap right now. If you're bullish on crypto, then you're believing that you're in a bear trap right now, and everything's actually pointing towards that. The one thing that's been fantastic about XRP, and the reason why I think I love XRP even more, is people were talking about this last night. Someone asked if XRP will decouple from that of Bitcoin, and I think it actually has. Today, seeing where the numbers have gone, we actually haven't even got down. It didn't even liquidate to the numbers of where we saw it before. We obviously liquidated all the way down to like 176 or something like that. We'd have to go back and look. But I mean, the furthest we got down today was like 206. And yes, that's not the greatest, but we've bounced back up now to 223. I think XRP is still super strong. And I just wanted to point out that I'm still super positive about the markets. We talked about it last night. I was telling everyone just like kind of relax. We actually probably 2 months ago, maybe even a month and a half ago, we talked about, remember, I don't know if you guys remember, some of you are probably new to here, but some of you have been here. We talked about the realization of this actually going down into the 80s, right? I don't know if you guys remember, we went through and we did all the numbers, and Bitcoin's actually lining up perfectly with how that discussion was had about if there was going to be a massive liquidation in the market, here's where the numbers would be. And Bitcoin has obviously went around there. I mean, we've already went 21% down on Bitcoin, which is very average for the most part when we have these dips in the market. And so we're actually on par. And that's where I guess I'm trying to say here, it sucks to see this. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's a horrible feeling to like see the market go down. And like, yes, a lot of us, when we zoom out, things are actually looking pretty positive. We're actually up from where we were during the bear market or the bear market. But I guess really what it comes down to here is I think that we're in a bear trap. I think that we're actually we have a chance to do some really good numbers still. I do believe that XRP still has a really good opportunity to hit 385 here. I don't know when, but I mean, that's kind of the number I'm sticking with here. And I just want to stay positive because I can see the markets turning around here, and I hope everyone else is trying to stay positive as well. And so with all that, I just want to say what's up to everyone here. I'm going to go fast through here, and then we're going to jump into a lot of things here. We got Big Watch Dude in the house here. Appreciate you, dude. Seiko Hunt's in the house here. Appreciate my mods being here. Toolbox, John, good to see you guys. If I missed some of you, like I said, I'm sorry. It's not intentional. I'm just scrolling fast, dude. George, what's up, man? Tim Shea, we got the mayor of crypto in the house here. What's up, buddy? My Ultra Journey, good to see you, man. We got Kai in the house here. What's up, Kai? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here, man. I know you don't talk as much anymore, but I do appreciate you still showing up and showing out, man. A-Team Strong. Appreciate you guys a ton. We're going to continue to ride this out. And one of the good things here, like I wanted to say here, you can see this is where I'm really bullish on XRP. We had a liquidation event, obviously back here in earlier February. This thing came down to $1.79. We haven't even created a new low yet, why we bounced back from this liquidation event. And what's crazy about this is if you go back and look, I mean, the overall market we're sitting around a 2.87 trillion. We were just literally a week ago, we're at almost 3.17 trillion. You can see how much got liquidated in the markets here. And I get that everyone wants to point back at Trump. What's crazy about this, I get that some people are out there and they're saying, hey, these tariffs are causing the markets to go down. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's not the tariffs. It's not the tariffs news that's causing us to go down. This is not in this instance right now. We already saw it. We already baked in the tariff news. That tariff news was baked in weeks ago when it first came out that this was going to happen. That's where that liquidation event happened. That got baked into the market. So anyone coming out here and all these freaking articles are coming out here attacking Trump on the tariffs of Canada and Mexico. And I get that. I get that some people have animosity towards that, but that is not the reason why we had this liquidation event right now. This liquidation event is fully at the head of the Bybit hack and the manipulation of the market by a lot of the centralized exchanges. CZ, I mean, as much as CZ has helped out this market, in this instance, I don't think that he's actually helped out the retail investors. So you go back and look at all his statements with Bybit, go back and look at how he's manipulated the market using this hack with the Bybit. Go back and look at Binance. Well, I mean, there's so much data out there right now. And the best thing about this is if you have any doubt, just literally type in Bybit, type in anything like that into X, and you got a ton of people out there, which is why I love X a ton, is because so many people are out there investigating this, and there's so much data, blockchain data, everything showing that this is 100% manipulated by the centralized exchanges. And it's weird how numbers are starting to add up now. It's really weird how numbers are starting to come together and show you that this was 100% manipulation by the centralized exchanges due to the Bybit hack. Whether you believe in the hack or not, whatever happened, yes, they got hacked, but what they did was pretty crappy. And they actually came out here and liquidated a ton of retail investors, which again, a majority of the people that are probably out there putting in these leverage trades are mostly retail investors. And so they literally like robbed the poor, they robbed the retail investors, and they actually took that money and they were able to pay each other back. And like I said, they could come out and say whatever they want to say. The blockchain does not lie. And a lot of people out there are already exposing this, are already saying this. And I think it's super important that people realize it has nothing to do with the tariffs, has nothing to do with any of that kind of stuff. I know that that's the narrative they want to push out there to make sure that no one pays attention to what's really going on. But just realize that was baked in weeks ago. We can go back and look at the charts here and show that this was baked in. This is the tariff right here. This was baked in. This event right here is not the tariff event. We can go back and look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's actually a better example. This is the tariff news right here. This is all tariff liquidation. This is manipulation in the market. This is a manipulation in the market by the centralized exchanges. And if you don't believe me, and again, this is where I'm just showing you guys, we're in a bear trap. This is the perfect example of where we're at right here, right? First sentiment extreme, massive bear trap, extreme fear in the market. And this is where we actually come back out of it. This is where I think we are right now. But just realize this, institutions and centralized exchanges are out here just manipulating the hell out of you guys and myself, right? I mean, that's just kind of what it comes down to. But you can see right here that they're depositing 44 million of Ethereum and 160 million of BTC into Coinbase. And this just came out literally maybe less than not even 3 hours ago. Over here, you have people out here. I mean, Ash Crypto, who's been around for a long time. I don't know if you guys follow him or not, but he's like, so you're telling me Bitcoin dumped more than 10,000 in 2 days without any negative news? This is pure manipulation. These exchanges and market makers are liquidating people and making millions. This is honestly, dude, so many people are angry about this, and I think they are rightfully so. In addition to that, it's just ironic how the market has been liquidated by $1.4 billion, yet Bybit was able to get their $1.4 billion back. If you go back and look at how much they've actually made on their liquidations here, I put a post out here. This post actually has got shadow banned. This post did not get the views. Usually I get anywhere from like 500, 600, maybe even 1,000 views on my post. This actually got, I had to recreate this post because it got actually shadow banned by me typing in what it said here. But you can see right here, Bybit was able to pay back the 40,000 ETH, 160 million loan to BitGet because they completely liquidated all their holders. And you go back and you look, wow, they were able to pay back their 40K ETH. Okay, so how are you going to pay back your 40K ETH? Well, go back and look. They actually liquidated $392 million was liquidated in the markets yesterday. This is just yesterday. And they've made even more today off liquidations. And so I just want to make it very clear that this is nothing to do with utility in the market, has nothing to do with Bitcoin and everything going on. This has everything to do with the manipulation by the largest players in this space. And really what it comes down to here is these people are not for you. These central exchanges are not for you. I've said it multiple times, over and over and over again. These centralized exchanges do not give a crap about you, do not give a crap about your funds. All they care about is making money for themselves, and they'll do anything and everything in their power to make sure that they can actually make the money that they need to survive. Even if they get stolen, even if they fuck up on their end and they actually get over $1.4 billion stolen, they're going to come steal from you to make sure that they actually make out on top here, and that the CEOs and every executive out there continues to live a lavish lifestyle while you guys suffer like we're seeing today. And again, not just you, myself, right? We're all suffering from this. We all saw where everything was at weeks ago. all excited about where crypto was going, and then they literally rug pull the market. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like right now. And so that's what we're seeing here. And I know I'm a little hot about this, but it just kind of gets to a point where you're like, this is not about tariffs. This is not about Trump. This is not about any of that crap, dude. This is literally about big time players in this space literally robbing from the poor and making themselves rich. And they can come out and say whatever the hell they want to say and try to, make sure that people like are still on their side, but just realize that is exactly the playbook of every scammy rich person out there that runs these exchanges, dude. These exchanges are not your friends. They never will be. They'll always take fees from you. They'll always take from you. And anytime that they see that there's a massive amounts of liquidation in the market, or a chance to liquidate the market, they're going to take advantage of that because they make so much money off fees. And so there I am. I'm off my soapbox right there. But I mean, I just wanted to make sure that we're seeing here, Bybit has returned 100,000 ETH to partners who supported the exchange during the hack with around 33,000 ETH. Where do you think they got that? Did it just magically appear? Were they able to pull it out their ass? Where did it come from? Was it out of their safe? No, where it came from was they actually liquidated their holders. They liquidated people on their exchange to be able to pay this back to their people. That's where this is at. That's where this whole event is happening right now, and that's what we're seeing. And what's the craziest part about this? The craziest part about this, who do you think is actually coming back and buying up this dip right now? It's not you. It's not anyone else. Everyone else is exhausted. Everyone else has literally exhausted their funds. Everyone's like, I kept buying the dip. I kept buying the dip. I could no longer buy the dip. So who do you think is going to come in and buy these dips up? It's going to be the Bybits. It's going to be the Binance. It's going to be all them. And you know what's even crazier about that? Is you could sit here and say, well, I'm going to support Binance. Okay, why is everything else down? Look at XRP, 11%, Solana, 12%, Dogecoin, 16%, 10%. All these things are massively liquidated. You go back and you look at BNB, 3%. BNB is the least damaged crypto in the space right here. Why? Because Binance owns BNB. It's a significant portion. Do you think they're going to go sell BNB? Hell no, they're not going to go sell BNB. They're going to go sell BNB and hurt their own, number one. That's why people don't accept BNB as payments. I mean, people are starting to realize that BNB is out here probably most likely scamming most people. When I say BNB, I mean Binance. But it's just wild when you start to really piece this together here. And it kind of makes you see why regulation is so important. I'm not a person who believes in regulation, but I do think that there needs to be people held accountable for these centralized exchanges and these institutions to come out here and literally just rug pull retail investors. I think that there definitely needs to be something on that side of it, because it definitely hurts and impacts the market a ton. And what it does is it puts people in really bad positions, because they're behind the eight ball, and they'll always be behind the eight ball. It should be just like every stock exchange out there, where if an institution is going to sell, or a business is going to sell, or anything like that, they have to make the announcement. They have to put it out there in writing so that people understand and are aware of what's going to go on here, so they can make an educated decision as to whether they want to exit the market or whether they want to hold on for dear life. And I think that that's where this unregulated space continues to show, while the volatility is so bad and actually hurts more people than it helps. And so there I had it. I wanted to make sure I got that out as fast as I could, so people understand where we're at. And audio check. Is my audio bad? Sorry, let me know if my audio is bad. I don't even know if it's bad or not. You can let me know if my audio is bad. I'll definitely change my audio. Let me know. I did switch a little bit up on the audio, but yeah. So just got here when I missed, just a little low. Okay, here let's do. Maybe I got to do this. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. I'll turn up my gain a little bit here. There we go. You're good. Okay, definitely. It's low. It's definitely low in the volume. Your audio is good. They're trolling you. Okay. All right. I appreciate you guys, dude. I had to crank up my volume. Oh, interesting. I wonder why that is. Let's go like this. Maybe my audios came down. I did switch up the setting. That is louder. All good. Okay. Too loud now. Sorry. I'm just turning the gain up. All right, cool. So that's where we're at. I mean, and I just wanted to put that out there, because I think it's super important that people realize that that's the game being played in this space, and that's the game that's always been played in this space. And now it's just, I think people are starting to wake up to it more and more, as we're seeing now. Gain down a little bit. You sound good. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it down just a tad bit here. There we go. And that's just kind of where it's at, man. And I just want to put that out there. I think it's crazy to see this market. I mean, Bybit had over 100 and I think it was like almost 200 million in liquidations yesterday. Now they're sitting here at 54 million in liquidations. These people are making hand over fist on these liquidations. Look at this, $1.59 billion liquidated from the markets. You can see right here on HTX was a $39.62 million liquidation event that happened just in one person. So you can see that these people are absolutely destroying the market based off of this. And it has to do everything with what we said earlier here, in that it's because these exchanges are selling. These exchanges are selling these. I've been posting this left and right on here. And I get that, like, you can see that we have, BlackRock selling. You can keep going down. You can see right here, Binance began selling large amounts of crypto totaling $110 billion, causing the $110 billion. This is yesterday, but you could see there was just so many hot wallets out here being sold by Binance. And it's almost sickening to some degree that people, I don't even know what to say anymore. It just makes me so frustrated, because you have a lot of new people that have come to this space in hopes that they can, invest in crypto, get involved. And then what happens is they come out here and they literally liquidate everyone. Again, a lot of people here are holding on a spot trade. Again, myself, I'm in a spot trade right now. You guys know I've been in one with that of HBAR for quite some time. And, HBAR is not looking too hot in terms of down here at 18. It's starting to make a little bit of a comeback here, but again, a lot of people are down on their investments here. You go look at all these cryptos, HBAR, well below its low. It created a new low for the first time. XLM actually is holding up strong and hasn't created a new low yet. You can see right here, XLM's holding strong, hasn't created a new low. That's nice to see. XRP has not created a new low. Bitcoin has created a new low. You can see right here, Bitcoin has created a new low. Ethereum, shockingly, let's go to Ethereum here. Ethereum hasn't created a new low. A new low would be down here at 21. It hasn't created a new low. So that's good for Ethereum here. But a lot of these other ones that you go down the list, I mean, Solana is another one here where, Solana continually creates new lows. So it will be interesting to sort of see if we pull out of this, because we are down significantly here. But Bitcoin, like I said, is kind of the driver of this in terms of like where we're at in the markets. But right now we're down roughly 23% from the top up here, 21% from the top up here. If we go back and look at the history of Bitcoin in terms of these liquidation events, or in terms of these corrections in the market, or whatever you want to call them, and for some reason I'm lagging here. Let's go. Probably got to close some of these things. I don't know why. Sometimes TradingView is just funky. But you can see right here, I mean, we've had liquidations in the market last bull run, right? We had a bear trap here. We had a couple bear traps last time. We had a liquidation event right here before inauguration, which was at 31% down. And then we followed that after inauguration day. We followed it over here in March. We had a 26% liquidation event, followed by what we see over here, which is obviously a major liquidation event. Then we went up to all-time highs again. So there are these little liquidation events that happen in between here before we reach the next highs. You could actually go back and look right here. I mean, before we reach this high right here, we had a liquidation event right here. I mean, this is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good one. We could probably even pull one up here. Let's go. Let's actually pull one up right here. You can see, I mean, even these ones right here, we're talking a 30% liquidation event right here back in August of 2024 before we had this rally out of here. So, again, these things happen, and maybe that's what was needed. This just goes to show me that what we always talked about on this channel is we were saying, oh, it's a new time for crypto. This is a different time, we got all these positive things. We got Trump coming in and creating these Bitcoin reserves. We got, XRP and these ETFs coming. It's a different time. It's a different time. No, it's not a different time. It's not a different time at all. The markets are going to continue to do what they're going to do, regardless of who's in office, what's being said, doesn't matter. The markets are going to do what they're going to do. And Bitcoin's going to continue to do this. Like even probably 10 years from now, we're probably going to have the similar things here. But the market's going to do what it's going to do. And there's nothing anyone out there can say or do about it, unfortunately. So yeah, it's kind of where it's at, dude. Chainlink compared to what else I'm holding is doing the worst. Yeah, Chainlink's down pretty good, dude. Pure manipulation, 100% Jason. I think so too. Courier, I don't want to scare you, but Chainlink is looking, But again, these are solid projects. These are Chainlink's a solid project. Like, you go back and look at these top tier projects right here, they're not going anywhere. These things have a lot of support behind them. They actually have a lot of use case behind them, and so I don't see like a Chainlink, an Avalanche, even the Sui. That this is an up and coming one. Stellar's right there. Again, Hedera is right on the cusp of doing a lot of positive things here. But I mean, there's a lot of things here that are going to do good. And these are opportunities, like I said. But what happens is that retail investors get exhausted. The market exhausts them of their funds. It exhausts them of buying these dips because no one knows when the bottom's in. And that's what happens, is that people can't ever buy the bottoms of these or continue to buy up some of these good projects because they've already exhausted their funds, which is exactly the game. That's exactly the playbook of the institutions and the centralized exchanges that manipulate these markets, is that they want to exhaust as many people as possible to get it down as low as possible to be able to buy it at prices that are good prices. And that's what we'll see over and over and over again. And like I said, when you have an unchecked, unregulated space now with institutions and large centralized exchanges out here that don't have to answer to anyone, they can do whatever the hell they want. This is what you'll see. This is what you'll get. When another hack happens, let's just say that another one, just realize that this is where the PTSD from a lot of people happen, is that next time there's a hack, what do you think is going to happen? We're going to have probably a dip in the market 10 times the size of what we just saw now, because there's actually going to be retail investors that are new here that finally realize that that's something they're not going to hang on to anymore. They're going to sell and try to reposition themselves, which again is probably not a bad idea considering this. But again, I think a lot of people were hoping, including myself, that we were in a different time. Like, we're like, hey, dude, we have a lot of things that are positive for the market here. We have a lot of things that are going good, and kind of blind to that. Hey, the market's going to do what the market's going to do, and no president, no country, no individual, crypto is going to change that. It's just not. It's just not at all. So positive Hedera conference happening now. Yeah, the Hedera con is going down right now, which is kind of cool, dude. Think about the market as good news is automatically ignored by the bearish economics data. Yeah, and there's some negative economic data right now. When you go look at the consumer, this is actually a mixed consumer confidence post. So they came out here and they said the biggest drop since 2021 and the latest signs of slowing economy. But you go down and if you actually read this, these are all just inflated bullshit numbers, dude. No one's validating these things. They're saying 33.4% say jobs were plentiful, while 16.3% said positions are hard. Where are they getting that? Where are they pulling that from? Again, I don't believe anything that is coming from the feds at this point when it comes to this data. I mean, all this shit is just made up data. I mean, it really is, dude. It's all used to manipulate and create fear mongering and cause markets to turn around. I mean, there's no information put out there where they come up with this shit. They just like, hey, you know what? We're just going to start inflation, and we're just going to make numbers go the way they want, and we'll dictate where the economy is going to go based off of us fear mongering the economy with inflation data. I mean, that's honestly how it works, dude. They put out numbers, and people go, oh my god, and they react to the numbers, and then they go, oh my god, they react to the numbers, and what do you think happens? It drives up the numbers. And so it's all fear mongering, dude, based off these people, these elites that go into these rooms and talk about these things. You know what I mean? It's just crazy when you start to really think about that. That's kind of what happens. And then they put out these things right here. Why is crypto crashing today? Oh, it's because of Trump's tariffs. No, you dumbass. It's not because of Trump's tariffs. It's literally not because of Trump. Like, go look at the data out there. Go look at the blockchain. Go look at what's going on with these centralized exchanges. It has nothing to do with Trump. Nothing to do with this. This is already baked in, man. And if anyone believes that, like, you should stop writing. You should stop writing articles. You're obviously not paying attention. You're not reading the room. And then right here, you got all these crypto mixers out here that are allowing these things to happen. These crypto mixers, dude, are wild. They're just allowing the laundering of money just to go through these things. And these mixers are making a ton of money off of it. Don't get us wrong, dude. These mixers are making a killing from this kind of stuff, dude. If exchanges know regulations are coming soon and their liquidation practices are going to be regulated, the exchanges will do this more and more until the regs. Yeah, 100%. Why not? Why not? Why not, David? Why not? If sniping projects, we saw this with Libra. If going out there and sniping projects is acceptable, if going out there and sniping projects is acceptable and robbing people of their money because there's no regulation, you don't think people are just going to continue to do that until there's regulation? And again, this is global. Like, I mean, like you have to get a global regulation. It can't just be, the United States has regulation and everyone else doesn't have regulation, because it wouldn't really do a whole lot. So, dude, Vicus coming in hot again with the 50 memberships. Dang, bro. I appreciate you, man. You've been holding it down the last couple of days with this. And hey, if Vicus gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And those 50 new members, welcome to the A team. Appreciate you guys a ton. And yeah, that's awesome, dude. Core, what's up, buddy? I think it's going to be different, but we have to, there has to be some kind of accountability. And again, I don't want to push regulation. I think decentralization is actually pretty damn good. But I definitely think when it comes to the centralized side needs to be 100% regulated, dude. These guys have way too much money to come in here and just control the markets, dude. Yeah, Vicus, thanks so much for the gifted membership there. I do appreciate that a ton, dude. Buy the discounted money chance of a lifetime. Yeah, there's a lot of these things coming in. You know what I mean? Damn, Vicus coming in hot with another big donation. Dang, dude. I think that's like, I don't know what that equates to, but I think the red means like $100. And I couldn't be more appreciative of that. Should I add more or wait for the 210, 215? The 210, 215. So I had a buy order in at $2 for XRP. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I told everyone my $2 and I had $2.25 and $2 for XRP. So I hit 225 yesterday. And then I had another one here at $2. And this thing actually came down and hit the 206 mark. What's crazy about this is, as you guys know, I did keep my old Fibonacci up, right, from back here in November. I did keep it up here because we actually hit really good numbers here with this fib. And dude, this thing actually came down into the golden pocket again. And anytime we've come down in the golden pocket, we've built out really nicely. So, if you want to look at history of where we're at here, we didn't actually create a new low, which is this is where I got really excited about XRP this morning, is because XRP actually didn't get liquidated to the levels of a lot of other altcoins. This shows you the strength of and the resilience of XRP. I've been saying this for months, dude. And I think it finally has depegged itself from following Bitcoin. Bitcoin has went down and created a new low. And XRP has not done that yet. XRP hasn't created a new low yet since this last liquidation event for the tariffs. And so this is actually a really, really good sign for me. Yeah, I mean, 206, I had it at $2, which is actually a little bit below the golden pocket here, but which is like, you can see right here, this is where like, I feel like we were going to go below the golden pocket. We still could. I'm not saying we can't. But I was just like looking at our old fib here, and it's pretty wild how we've hit these numbers. And last time we hit these levels right here, we actually had a really good bounce back. I mean, we hit highs up here. That's actually a little bit. It needs to come down just a little bit. Let me there we go. You can actually see, I mean, we've hit some pretty good highs right here. Going back up here to oops, let me get back up here. Man, whatever they did for the updates here, I'm so frustrated with. I mean, that's a 70% return right there off of XRP from the dip that we hit down here at the $2 range, right here in the Fibonacci, or right here in the golden pocket, and came up here and hit this 339 level. I mean, that was a 70% gain. So, I mean, hey, is it on the table? If I'm believing what I'm believing, that this is a bear trap right now, then I do believe that we're going to build back out of here. If you go back and look at what a bear trap is, I mean, this is exactly what it is. And Vicus, thanks so much again for the donation right there. Like I said, I'm accumulating as much as possible for XRP. 225. If it drops down to $2, I'm probably going to buy some more. It's already, the order's already, I'm not probably buying it. The order's already in. So it's going to sit there just like my 225 sat there. But yeah, I do believe this is where we're at. We're here, the shakeout. We're coming up. We have momentum building. First sediment of extreme. We've fallen into this bear trap, which is not right now. It's at a 21% decrease with Bitcoin, which is roughly right around where it's supposed to be, right? Anywhere from 21 to 26% on average is kind of where the bottom will be for Bitcoin. And then hopefully we have this, like I said, renewed optimism. We have FOMO, we have euphoria, and then we come into the bear market. So this is kind of where I believe that we're at. I think a lot of people are out here believing the same thing. To each our own on this. Again, I'm more bullish than I am bearish when it comes to what's going. I mean, it sucks seeing us right now where we're at for a lot of new people. One positive thing for a lot of people that were buying here in November or way before is you're still up significantly, right? When in doubt, zoom out, and you can see that we're still really positive right now across the board. I mean, even going back to Chainlink, everyone's like, well, Chainlink's down a lot. You're not up that much from November, right? I mean, this has dropped out pretty significantly. I will admit that. I mean, if you're buying here in November before election, you're up roughly about 50%, which is not that, you're like, okay, that's still up, but it's nothing like, say, hey, here with XRP. I mean, XRP, you buy here at the same time in November. I mean, you're up 300% on your investment, almost 330% on your investment. Even HBAR was at what, 5 cents? I mean, HBAR is even holding a lot stronger than that. We're still up almost 350% on that as well. So, some of these are holding up really, really strong. But yeah, I think it's good to see XRP where it's at. I hope that the market continues to recover from this. And because I do believe that this is kind of where we're at, right? Where are we at right here? I don't know where I just put my bear trap right here. I do think that's where we're at, but teach your own on that, right? Another thing that I wanted to point out here, this is actually a really good chart right here of Bitcoin ownership. So as much as these, let me get my head out of here. As much as these, everyone's coming out here attacking, as much as these like exchanges and all these things own Bitcoin, you got institutions like BlackRock owning Bitcoin, governments owning Bitcoin, the individual still holds 69% of the supply. This is actually a pretty cool distribution chart right here, showing you that Bitcoin is still mostly controlled by individuals who own it, right? And like I've always said, get your Bitcoin off of exchanges. There's no reason to have your Bitcoin on these exchanges. Don't let these centralized exchanges own your Bitcoin. They're just using it to leverage against other things. Get the Bitcoin, get your crypto off of these exchanges and into a cold wallet, right? I don't care what cold wallet it is. Get any cold wallet, dude. I don't care what it is. Just get it off exchanges. You can put it into a non-custodial wallet. Find a non-custodial wallet and put it in there. It doesn't have to be on a cold storage. You can do whatever you want. Just get it off the exchanges, dude. But it is kind of crazy to see that funds and ETFs are only 6.1% of the supply of Bitcoin. Satoshi obviously is 4.6% of the supply. You got 7.5% of the supply is lost Bitcoin, and businesses over here hold 4.4%. I mean, that's including like MicroStrategies and stuff like that. And then other entities, this includes BTC on DeFi and smart contracts is only 0.9%. And then roughly almost 5.7% of the supply needs to actually still be mined. So it's pretty wild when you see how a majority of the supply is actually held by individuals. So that is fantastic when it comes to just knowing Bitcoin. Again, I get some people don't really care for Bitcoin, but again, Bitcoin continues to rule the space. And it's cool to sort of see this right here. So with all that, I do want to actually put something up here that I thought was hilarious. Again, let's just have some fun in the market here, because obviously with emotions the way they are, I think it's important that we actually have a good little laugh. And as you guys know, Tiffany actually put this up here today, and I was cracking up because it's like pentagon, hexagon, octagon. It's like portfolio gone. Dude, I saw this, dude. I started laughing. I was like, dude, I feel this. I had to say amen to this because, and I wanted to share it because I thought it was hilarious. Because that's kind of what it feels like for a lot of people. Portfolio gone. So, yeah. Christian, thanks so much for the $5 super chat, dude. Take a look at Quant, keep steady, and a good buy for future outlook. I'm holding Quant long term. Yeah, we got a lot of people in here that obviously hold Quant. Quant's another one of those that have been around for a while. Trent obviously is our Quant guy in the house here. Where's my Quant? I'll pull up Quant. I haven't looked at Quant in a minute, dude, to be honest with you. I don't even know where my Quant is, dude. That's how long it's been since I've actually pulled it up. There it is. Yeah, it's dropped below the 100. And again, another one of those ISOs that has not created a new low here. So that's actually pretty nice from a and that bounced back nicely. Went down to 83 this morning, back up to 90, 96. So yeah, Quant's always been one of those ones that it's a slow mover, but it seems to perform, and it seems to lag a little bit from the others, but it's not as sexy as a lot of the other ones. But it looks like it's doing okay. I'll give you that, Christian. So yeah, kudos to anyone still in on the Quant game there, including Trent, dude. Crypto Hope saying this all along. They found out Gary effed up because he filled his pockets. Quant and Tao. Okay. Austin, I'm one of those new people coming in excited. It's been rough. I'm holding for the big run, and we'll probably sell most when it comes. Yeah. I think a lot of people will feel the same way, dude. I don't think you're the only one here. That's a lot of people are going to wait for this rally to come back here, and when it does come back, people are going to be excited. We'll be back to where we're at. It is a tough one to get over, but like I said, just stay positive. You know what I mean? Don't let the bearish people shake you from your bag. There's a lot of people in the space that are really ultra bearish, and that could be not only mentally is that taxing. You know, it is exhausting over time, you know, and so just try to surround yourself with positivity. And I think we'll see this come together. What's up, Millicent? Good to see you, dude. Yep, was watching the same thing. Yeah, good. Here's my wish I could donate. You're good, Adam. I went home with the, oh my God, Florida attorney. Do you think that Solana is going to rise up again? I don't know, dude. I think that there's just a lot of negative. There's just a lot of negativity with Solana right now. Even to the point where BlackRock's not going to, I mean, it's not even talking about an ETF right now because of the volatility and the negative news that it's getting right now. You know, Solana to me, like I won't be buying Solana, dude. I've already told my reasons behind here. It has nothing to do with the tech, has nothing to do with the blockchain, has everything to do with them allowing what's being allowed on the blockchain. I get this decentralization, people can do whatever they want, but it's actually hurting a lot of people. And it's hurting the markets big time by allowing these things to happen on there. And again, I get that you can't control that as a network. Like you're just a network that's out there putting these things out there. But you know, I think people are finally starting to realize that that's what Solana is about, and most people are going to avoid it, right? You get hurt one time in this space, you get hurt pretty good. The chances of people going back to that is pretty small. You know, you have a couple chances to succeed in this space, and after that, people just start ignoring you. And I feel like Solana is just kind of hurt a lot of people. I mean, it just really has, dude. With all the stuff, with all the shenanigans going on the chain. Let's see here. I'm super far behind, so I'm gonna try to catch up. Is it the 6 month XRP view, head and shoulders? You're gonna have 6 months. That's long too. My prediction next week, the SEC case will be dropped. XRP will decouple from Bitcoin, and Japan will start using that. Hey, dude, I'm on board with that. Also, these XRP we're holding on now be the same XRP coming in the fresh next month. Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Austin, you're the man of the hour. Your clarity is what's going to make me retire in the future. Oh, Shogun, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, I just want people. You go watch all of these YouTubers, dude. I saw a lot of these things pop up this morning about just like the panic, right? The panic faces and the panic thumbnails, and just I didn't want to click on it, dude, because it's just like that's just negativity that you got to look at the bigger picture here. And like I said, when in doubt, zoom out on some of these things, and you'll feel better. I mean, you'll feel a lot better. I know that people are new and they're down on their bag, but just realize that we still have a lot. I personally believe that we have a lot of room to run. So F the banks. I love the dips, but I feel like the alts are not dropping hard. I feel like the alts are dropping pretty hard, dude. I mean, let's go back to HBAR, dude. I mean, we're talking 60% down, dude. You know, these are down pretty damn good. Let's go right here to here. I mean, we're talking a 53% dip, dude. That's half. That does half its value. It got dropped in less than in a month, dude. In 30 days, this thing literally lost 50% of its value. That's pretty wild, dude. I mean, that's a pretty big drop, dude. 53%, which is where we're at right now. From the height of where is that 40 cents. So you start to look at some of these alts. We can go look at XLM, right? XLM's out there doing the same thing. I mean, we can go back over here from its height of where this is at compared to where it's at right now. Let's actually go pull it right now. It's sitting right here. We're talking a 55% correction. That's a huge correction, dude. In the matter of literally 2 months, 3 months, maybe. I mean, that's a giant correction, guys. So to me, we're only 20% away from the bear market right now, right? We say that there's roughly about a 70 to 80% dip in the market during the bear market from their highs. So, I mean, let's just play it out here. If it goes down to 70%, we're at 17 cents for XLM. If we go down to, let's go down to 80%, we're down to 13 cents, which again is a shit ton of money, but like, we're not that far away. I mean, we're honestly, I guess that's like 50% away. I mean, that still is a pretty big drop. I mean, another 52% drop would be pretty nuts if you think about it. Actually, that would really be rough. But, if you actually pulled this down and saw that we went down to roughly 73%, I mean, yeah, we're not that far away, dude. We're like 30% away from that, happening at this point. So let's see here. I'm going to keep scrolling down. Austin, is it true that Ripple is planning to burn a portion of their... I don't think so, dude. I don't think they're going to burn a portion of their XRP. I heard that. I think they're going to use it for institutions. The 1 month crypto bubble page would make a great backdrop. Yeah, I hate that. I don't like the, that's true, big A. But I do not like using the bubbles. I don't know why. A lot of people like using the bubble chart. I don't like using it. Is there a way to unlock the Discord after being a member? Yeah, you just got to go in there and check the rules, Amelia. Just go to the Discord and go to the rules section, go down, check the rules, and you'll be good to go there. So, Head and Shoulders, yeah. Can you talk about XDC? Well, I don't know enough about XDC, but I mean, it's definitely on here. People like XDC. A lot of people were actually holding it here. Another one of those that have come down. It actually hasn't gone down to its lowest percentage here, but I mean, it's definitely come down. These are all buying areas, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. XDC, a lot of these, every crypto is on a fire sell right now. There's no question about that. There's no question. It's a fake bearish. Everyone here wants to buy all. I know. I'm with you. I do too, man. I wish, I want to put more money in as much as I possibly can. Negative news are the chances to accumulate as much as possible. 100%, dude. And that's what's happening. I mean, these tabloids coming out here, these articles coming out here are their whole goal is to shake people from the market, dude. That's kind of what it is. Majority of these articles being written are published by by the Binances, by the large news outlets that are part of crypto. It's kind of crazy how that all works out. So I heard XRP is dead after this week. No way, dude. Ondo's down pretty hard. Yeah, I would agree with you. Ondo's down pretty hard. We should build. No way, dude. I mean, I think that, like I said, I don't think that Trump has no effect on what's going on in the market right now. Honestly, I don't think that this is the bacon of the tariff. This right here is not the tariff. This is manipulation. There's a big difference, dude. Yeah, but the SEC right here, they're talking about this. Will the SEC approve Grayscale ETF this week? So some people are thinking that the Grayscale is going to get approved this week. I don't know if it's going to get approved this week. I hope it doesn't, because with all the negative news out there, I feel like there would be momentum, but it wouldn't be as big of momentum. And so I don't know what they're going to do here, but it says in recent development, the SEC scheduled the next closed door meeting on February 27th, and they are going to talk about the ETF here. That doesn't mean that they're actually going to approve the ETF, but hopefully there is some news coming out here about positiveness in regards to pushing forward with the ETF. So yeah, I hope they actually come to an agreement that they're going to drop the case. I think that's kind of the big one I want. And they'll probably drop the case before they actually move forward with an ETF. I don't like meme coins. Seems like people haven't learned their lessons. Yeah, I think a lot of people there's a lot of people out there that like them. And, I personally, it's just not my thing, right? What do you think about Trump saying no on tax in U.S. crypto? I don't know. This guy is super cool, but I'm not sure deep down he knows XRP is not really going to take over the world like the maxis think. I think XRP is a pretty good crypto, regardless of how you feel. I mean, it's a good crypto. You can be against it, you can be whatever, but one thing you can't deny is it's a top 3 crypto. You can't deny that. If banks had, let's see here, Austin, where did you set up the A-Team meme coin at? Is it through Pure Wallet? No, I would not. I would never do an A-Team. I would never do a meme coin, dude. Just a sec. Austin, yeah, there's no way, dude. Yes, although I support the Pure Wallet 110%, I would not support the launching of an A-Team meme coin. No way, dude. I would never do it. I would never. No way. Dude, Maria, thanks so much for the 290 or the 199 super chat. Thanks, learned a lot. Diamond hands. I mean, you kind of gotta have some diamond hands in this space, right? I mean, at this point right here, especially if you're new to crypto, you're just trying to accumulate. You're just trying to find entry points. And like I said, a lot of us got down here, which makes this easy for a lot of us. Like a lot of us are like, yeah, it sucks, but but I feel for a lot of people up here because I know exactly what you guys are going through. Honestly know that pain that new investors are going through. I've experienced it myself, back in the last bull run. So, I think a lot of people I know where you're coming from, and I know that feeling, and it sucks to wake up and look at your portfolio like that. It's the worst feeling in the world. And trust me, I'm in swing trades right now where I wake up and I'm like, God, dude, that's a rough one right now. I'm gonna have to probably DCA in on that, right? Put 5K in or 10K in, depending on what it is, to try to keep leveraging myself out of my old spot trade. But that's the reality of it and all. And But yeah, you got to kind of are you buying to hold or are you buying to swing trade? I guess that's really where you got to come down to, realization with yourself is, what are you trying to do? What's your long-term goal in this space? And once you figure out what your long-term goal in this space, you're good to go. Trump needs to save crypto with a statement. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's evening. Head to bed. All right, my ultra, good to see you, man. I appreciate you being here, dude. I think once we drop this case drops and to pay the fine, we're going to be self-sufficient. Yeah, I think so too, Bob Fox. What's up, bud? Trump adopting Ripple and XRP. Good question, dude. I don't know if it's going to. Your last shift. Oh, really? You're moving to day shift, my ultra journey? That's nice. That's nice. That's super nice, dude. You're going to day shift. When I get to claim my Pure Wallet token? Yeah, so the Pure Wallet token, as you guys don't know, the pre-sale Pure Wallet token is going to continue to roll. I don't know exactly when the Pure Wallet when this is going to end here, but obviously the pre-sales here. You can obviously go in and buy with ETH right now, but the Pure Wallet token, your token will not get. You can see your tokens here once you buy them, but they will not get airdropped. They'll get airdropped to you when the token launches, and I don't know exactly when the token is going to launch. Like I said, you can see right now that it's at 4 cents 6, and this will continue to rise up. I think through, I don't know what number they have in store, but again, this Pure Wallet is obviously a utility token, so something that I actually enjoy, something I like. It's not a meme coin. It's not nothing meme about it. It's everything with utility. So that's kind of stuff I like to get into. And yeah, it is for a pre-sale right now. So you'll get it eventually dropped to you when they launch. Trump is gonna rescue you all with crypto. We'll see, dude. It's a leverage stop when XRP is going up. They are literally using our buying against us. Well, I mean, they're liquidating right now. So, I mean, when you liquidate the markets, it's funny. The CEO of Bybit came out and said they're not making money off liquidations. And someone's like, "Can you please explain how that happens if you're not making money?" I had to find the tweet, dude, but I was cracking up, man. I was like, did this guy really just say that? This Ben guy, he came out and said, where was it? I think it was a reply. I'd have to find out. I was cracking up, dude. Let's see here. I don't know if I'll be able to find it because he's tweeted a lot here. Oh, right here. He says liquidation doesn't mean that it profits for exchanges. Bybit ranks number 1 in liquidations because we give full transparent data to liquidations. Because this person called them out here, and then they're like, and so he's like, sorry, with all due respect, I summarized Bybit's liquidation process varies across the product. It says, please break it down for us then. He's like, liquidation doesn't mean it's profits for the exchange. What are you talking about? Of course it's profits for the exchange, dude. What are you talking? Like, this is what I'm talking about, dude. They try to swing. It's like they're trying to it's like a white lie. You know what I mean? They're trying to say, hey, we give full transparent data on our liquidation. That's why it seems so high. And it's like, dude, you liquidated look at that, dude. $423.32 million in liquidation in the last 24 hours. 423. And they're saying liquidation doesn't mean we make profit. Then why would you provide it? If you're not going to make profit off it, why would you provide liquidation then? Why would you provide leverage trading if you don't make a profit off of it? Come on, guy. Like people can't be that dumb, right? I mean, we all know what's going on here, right? I just got a kick out of it, dude. Doesn't make sense to pull out of my crypto now or just wait. I mean, it would be crazy to pull out now. I mean, I'm holding my bag, dude. I'm not selling. I'll be honest with you. I'm not selling. Murdoch, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. I think gold news coming about Fort Knox and Grayscale keeps a low entry point for new investors. Probably. Yeah, that whole gold thing with Fort Knox is kind of wild. I'm not really doing the whole pie thing, to be honest with you. Yeah, I've never touched pie. Never will, probably. Unfortunately. I mean, again, kudos to you guys that like it and got in on it and all that kind of stuff. Just not my thing. Trump is pro crypto, but anti everything else. I mean, kind of crazy. I think that there's just a lot of manipulation in the market. It doesn't matter what it is. People are going to take anything out there and spin it to how they want, create the narrative. So, let's see here. Awesome, Austin. Thoughts on? Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Gorilla, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. I bought the dip on XRP up. Oh, dude, 2.0, $2.07. That's good. At 4 a.m., I woke up randomly and looked at Coinbase and put 1K. And hell yeah, dude, that's actually a good buy. I mean, dude, that's literally right in the golden pocket right here. I mean, you're literally right in the golden pocket. If this, and again, this is an old fib chart, but it's obviously hit. So I've like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it. I mean, we've hit pretty good off this chart throughout all the buy zones, dude. We've hit really good. So I was like, you know, I'm going to keep this up here. You know, we can go look up the other buy chart, which actually, or the other XRP chart, which shows that, you know, we're down right here. I mean, this is worthless now. Let's take this down. Let's go back to here. Yeah, that's actually good. That's actually a good buy, man. So kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you, dude. Danilo, thanks so much for the $5 super chat, dudes. Salutes from Miami, Austin. The XRP army needs to hold. We are not fish. We are piranhas. I love it, dude. Salutations to you as well. Yeah, we are. You know, you got to continue to be positive, right? I think that's where it comes down to here. The great thing I said, and I'll say it again, is that XRP has not created a low. XRP has actually been super resilient. Let's go back and look at Bitcoin, dude. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin created a new low today. You know, went down to 85. You know, let's get this out of here. Oops. Let's get this out of here. And you can see it created a new low. A lot of things created a new low. XRP did not create a new low, which is fantastic. So, I saw that post. My skeptical brain doesn't do that. Austin is as real as it gets. I appreciate that. Austin, do you have XCN? No, I don't have XCN, dude. Good evening. What's up, Nico? Not sure what I'm buying. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are trying to find entry points here. I just go back to, if you're looking at XRP technically based off of our old fib here, you know, it's technically it really is in a buy zone. It's in a deep dip right now. It hit the golden pocket and it's bounced back up on this old one. And again, this is pulled back all the way in November. So, you know, but it's worked out. Like I said, if it's working, why change it? And right now it's actually working pretty nicely. So I'm gonna probably keep this one and keep running with it. So no reason to change if it's working. And like I said, my buy zones have always stayed the same. 225 is there, 245 was there, and like I said, now it's $2 is the next one, which is down here. Almost hit last night. When I saw it was at 206, I was like, holy crap, dude, I almost hit my $2. Like, no, I didn't even think 225 was actually going to get hit, but it did. And now we're hovering around the 220 mark as of right now. So what's up, Batchman? Good to see you, dude. Prices will go sideways, down until March 4th. Then no tariffs, big pump. Tariffs, bigger pump. Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. Would be so cool if it works the way it says it will. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people want that, dude. So 100%, dude. What's up, Twiz? Panic mode. Everyone panic. What's up, Twiz? I haven't seen Twiz in here in a minute, dude. When can I quit my job? Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, man, there's so many funny memes out there though, about people that are like, you know, here I was like November of 2024 and everyone's like, you know, sitting in Gucci. And then it's like, you know, price of H bar, you know, it was like price of H bar 18 cents in 2024 and everyone's like sitting on Gucci, sitting on a Lamborghini. And then it's like, you know, it's actually BitBoy, and he's like, you know, and then it says, you know, 18 cents in February of 2025, and like he's on like a respirator. Those memes kill me, dude. Those memes are some of the great, like those are great, dude. What people have time to do is just so amazes me. What's up, Juan? A-Team, the force is with you. This is the last round, not turning back. Hell yeah, Juan, I'm with you too, man. I think it's important to stay positive in this space. This space is full of a lot of negativity and a lot of negative people. I mean, you get trolls in here every day, right? It's constantly negative. You just, again, surround yourself with positivity, dude. We're gonna buy. I truly believe this is where we're at, and I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm gonna stay positive with this. This happens every run. We get into a bear trap here, and that's kind of where you're at. You know, you got a lot of people who are bearish right now. I mean, you got, you know, a ton of people out here who are just saying that this is the top of the bull run. The numbers do not add up. The numbers do not add up. If they're saying this is the top of the bull run, this would be this would be such an anomaly. It wouldn't even make sense. I don't even know how the anomaly would be. It doesn't make sense. It would be such an anomaly. The numbers don't add up. We didn't even see this in an era of the pandemic, dude. The pandemic still worked its way out normally, And that was some crazy fear in the markets, and it still worked its way out. And we have no negative news in the market. What's negative? A tariff is causing this. Come on, guys. Tariffs are not causing this. We've got to think crypto's on a global scale. It's not just the United States. It's a global scale. And you're going to say that the United States putting a 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada is causing this? Dude, no. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. So we think the tariffs are the main. No way, dude. This is not. Tariffs are not the reason why. Tariffs are already baked in, bro. Tariffs got baked in back in here. This is the tariff bacon right here. This is tariffs. See this line right here? That's a tariff, and it got baked into the market. This right here is not tariff. This right here is not. Let's go back to Bitcoin here. This right here is just manipulation by big players in the market. This is Bybit. This is Binance. This is BitGet. These are all the large people working together that have fully manipulated the market. And then now you have, like I said earlier here, you have where is it at? Damn it. You have BlackRock out here now. BlackRock out here doing the same thing. BlackRock's out here manipulating the same stuff. So now they're out here selling, moving it over to Coinbase and selling their positions. So these institutions are the ones doing it. So again, the only way you can get back at these people is stop using them as a service. Stop using them as a service, dude. Coinbase wasn't involved. That's the thing, is that Coinbase wasn't out here showing. There were people out here showing that Coinbase was selling. People were using Coinbase to sell, but Coinbase wasn't out here selling their ETH, selling their Solana, selling their XRP. But BitGet was, Bybit was, Binance was. So again, every exchange out there is not the greatest, right? But man, it just sucks to see. It just sucks to see. That's all. Dude, Inca, thanks so much for gifting 20 memberships to the A team. If Inca gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Inca and those 20 new members. Welcome to the A team. Appreciate you guys a ton, dude. You guys are amazing. Sell the kids, buy the XRP. You're crazy, dude. Jared, what's up, man? Still a good buy. I think people are probably going to buy. Solana is probably going to be one of those things. I'm not personally going to purchase Solana. Like I'm not supporting the blockchain until they figure something out there. I think too many people are getting hurt on the blockchain. Every blockchain is like this, but I think Solana is just one of those ones where I'm taking a break from buying Solana. That's all. Taking a break right now from buying Solana and supporting where a lot of people are getting hurt. We're talking billions of dollars getting liquidated on Solana, which is wrecking a lot of people. So, and if I do lose power, I just saw this thing flicker. If I do lose power, we've been having a windstorm out here in Washington. So power went out last night, power went out this morning. And it's still windy. I hear generators going right now. So if I do lose power, just realize I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and that's the end of the show. Future look bright. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat, dude. 20K left to put in. I know you don't give advice. What are your thoughts of this? Appreciate you, sir. 10K XRP, 5K. Yeah, I think those are. I think XRP is kind of the play right now. XRP is showing you the resiliency here, and I just pulled this number here. Obviously, it's probably the least riskiest out of all those, even more so than HBAR and XLM. Those are showing a little bit signs of. They created new lows here. Like HBAR has created a new low, just barely, dude, just barely created this new low right here. You can see just literally off by maybe 0.5 cents. XLM hasn't created a new low, so XLM is another one of those that hasn't created a new low here. But when it comes to just like obviously feeling very like where I feel secure if I were to put money in, it would definitely be XRP. And the reason why I say that is because you could see right here on the chart, we're still really far away from creating a new low with XRP. This is the tariff liquidation event. Now we're right here, and I just feel like XRP has really shown resilience. The chart actually still looks good. It's actually still a bullish looking chart, even with all the craziness going on and all the liquidation and everything going on. XRP has actually stood through the time right here. This is still a very bullish looking chart. It's in a buy zone technically here. I would stick here with XRP. If this goes back to its high up here, we're talking a 50% return on investment right now. You're talking, you're putting 20K in here. You're talking a $10,000 return on the top 3 crypto in the world. Dude, I don't know. I'd play the safer game here of XRP. That's just me personally. Just me personally. Thanks again for the super chat. That's just my 2 cents. The market works its way out of COVID due to lowering of interest rates and stimulus money. Current market still shows inflation, therefore no interest rate drops, and the equity market is high. That's true, Big A. That's actually a good statement. Yeah, and again, I think inflation's probably the highest. I mean, that's probably the toughest thing to reel in right now. Inflation's been hard. I mean, we've been trying to reel in inflation for 4 years, and it still hasn't been reeled in. So, yeah, kind of crazy how that works out. Windstorm in Washington. That must mean you ate a Taco Bell last night. No, I did not. Tariffs are huge. It means less profits. Yeah, we can get it. The whole tariff thing, but I don't think the tariff thing here. Won't the scammers just move to a different blockchain to do their dirt? Probably. Yeah, they probably will. And I don't think the blockchains, and it's hard because you don't want to hold the blockchains accountable, because again, it's people doing it. It's not the networks doing it. It's just the networks that created opportunities to allow this. So it's kind of like I said, it's not like I want to dog Solana. It's just like I'm not going to put my money on Solana, or because I'm not going to buy any meme coins, right? So there's no reason for me to hold. You could hold Solana in hopes that Solana goes up. I mean, yeah, I still hold I think I have 5,000 in Solana. I don't hold a ton of Solana. But I'm just not going to continue to invest. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's up to people. If you like it, stick with it. You are the power, brother. I appreciate that, Inca. Mama Dharma, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Auzsome, for supporting us to hold up the XRP from the falling prices. Yeah, I think a lot of it starts with us. There's probably a lot of retail investors in XRP that are holding strong. I mean, the XRP army is strong, dude. It's been, I've been in the XRP army for almost going on 3.5 years now. It took me a while to get in there and be a part of it and really see what XRP is. But once you see it and once you start to really go with it, I mean, it's nice to sort of see it all work out. And a lot of us that held through the horrible times of XRP are excited to still see where we're at right now. And so, yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with just people, a lot of people here holding the XRP regardless of where the price at, dude. They're not fear, selling and selling in the market, especially when there's a lot of fear. So yeah. And thanks so much for the $10 super chat. I really do appreciate that. You're inflated. Love you. You're on fire about the truth of crypto. You explained so simple for us beginners. 808 memes. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. And inflation won't get reeled in if they give everyone 5,000, dude. But that 5,000, what's crazy? If you go back to just the pandemic and when they gave out those stimulus checks, how much money actually flew into the markets? It's insane. So that 5,000, I don't know where people would do with it, but I mean, a lot of it would probably come back into the markets. But you're right, it would probably create a I don't know how that would work out, Adam. You're right. I don't know how the 5,000 would work. That would be crazy, dude. Yes, Glenn B, you need a membership to be in the Discord, 100%. Market is heavily manipulated right now. Yeah, Bybit, ETH hack. Yeah, I'm with you, Mateo. 100% with you. I've been saying it since the whole hack happened, dude. Miles Journey. Yeah, I don't know what Jake and Rodney are doing, dude. Honestly, yeah, obviously doing their own thing. I don't know, man. I haven't watched them in a long time. I haven't watched them in a long time. Well, they haven't streamed in a long time, so I don't know. Mama A, what's up, man? Hey, Austin, do you think about Ethereum right now? Can you do highs and lows? Yeah, Ethereum's actually, I mean, when you go back and look at Ethereum hasn't really had a breakout this year. I mean, it got up to almost 4,000. That's probably the breakout, but it's hit there multiple times here. Ethereum's been kind of weird. Even with the ETF coming out, it didn't really do a whole lot. There was a good article that came out here, and there is one thing I will agree to one degree of what Charles Hawkinson said is that Ethereum has allowed for a lot of layer 2s to come out. Base chain, Optimism. There's a lot, Optimism. There's a lot of layer 2 blockchains out there for Ethereum that create lower fees. And all that's done is actually take away from Ethereum, right? I mean, in all reality, allowing those layer 2s to be established has kind of taken away from Ethereum to be able to build and get back to their all-time highs. And so it is kind of crazy to sort of see Ethereum continue to fall out like it is. But I mean, I think it's still one of the largest blockchains in the world. I don't see anything. I think Ethereum's going to continue to do well. We'll see what happens. I mean, obviously, this is where the major sells are happening because of the hack, right? hack kind of really knocked it down. But you can see the lows right here at 21.6. I mean, we hit here 1, 2, 3 in the last, I don't know, year. Last year we've hit these levels. You know, we've been at these levels right here. So there's good support levels here at this 2,400 mark. So if we're at the bottom right now, then yeah, Ethereum's actually a good price. So if people believe that we're at the bottom, I think it, Otto. I think it. I think the tariff. Like, I honestly think that the tariffs were baked in, dude. That's just me personally. I think that we baked the tariffs in the first time you said it. So, because again, like if you go back and look at, let's look at CNBC here. I mean, yeah, look at the Dow. The Dow's up 900 points off of what Trump said. You know, the Nasdaq's down a lot because a lot of this has to do with people believe that people are actually fearful that Nvidia is going to come in with low earnings day, which is why the Nasdaq's down. There's already articles out about that. So like when you talk about the Nasdaq being down, it's because of Nvidia. They think that it's going to actually come in lower. So people are actually hedging right now that Nvidia is going to have poor earnings. And so that's why Nasdaq's down. But the S&P 500 is down only 24 points, which is actually not that bad, considering that Trump came out and talked about these tariffs yesterday. And then you have the Dow's actually up almost 100 points. So if the tariffs were such a thing that Trump said yesterday, wouldn't we have a bigger effect on this? No, because the market already baked in the tariff news, dude. The market already baked in 700. You know, what did we lose? Like 1,000 points on the Dow after the whole tariff news. Let's actually take a look. We can actually go back and look at the tariff. I mean, let's go back over the last 3 months here. You can see we've already this is the tariff bacon right here. We baked this tariff in right here, dude. You know what I mean? That's kind of where it was at. This is all the tariff news coming through here. Boom, 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 boom. So we baked that in, and you'd think that if the tariff news was still negative, we would not be bouncing back up right now, right? It would still go down. So this right here shows me that we baked in the tariff. That's just me personally. That's my own personal opinion. Again, to each our own on it. I just think, like I said, the Nasdaq's down because people believe that obviously the number one tech company in the world, and Nvidia. Sorry, you guys know me with that. Basically, it's going to come down to where this. If they have positive earnings, Nasdaq's going to flip. Yeah, I mean, institutions are going to come back and buy these levels up, right? Eventually, these institutions are going to come back and start buying the market. I just don't know where the bottom of the market is. The institutions are going to decide where the bottom of the market's at. The exchanges are going to come back and start buying the bottom of the markets again. And at that point, we'll have to determine, that's where we decide. But I ended up in a closet with a suit on. What are you talking about, Twiz? ETH gas fees are insane. ETH gas fees actually haven't been that bad, dude. I was looking at the ETH the fees right now, and it's really not that bad. I was looking at Ethereum here. Let's just go to wrapped Ethereum here. I mean, we're at $1, dude. This is nothing, dude. This is around 99 cents for GUI right now. Look at that, dude. That is crazy, dude. $1.09 for fast GUI is like that. That's impressive, dude. I haven't seen this low. I tell you the truth, I don't know if I've ever seen. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen Ethereum this low in gas. So, yeah, I mean, what gets you? It's not necessarily the gas for Ethereum. It's the fees that the exchanges, it's the fees that the wallets, and it's the fees that these mixers are charging you. They're charging you about a 3 to 4% fee just to use their thing on top of the gas, right? So you got to realize that you're getting charged for every transaction. I mean, that's what these wallets do out here. They charge you a fee. That's what's nice about the Pure Wallet token, is that if you own the Pure Wallet token and use their wallet, you're going to go to, hopefully not paying any fees. That's the goal, right? If you hold a certain amount of Pure Wallet token, you don't pay any fees in the wallet because you hold the token. So right now, there's no wallet out there that does that. There's no wallet out there that they'll say they'll give you reduced fees, but they'll never take away 100% of your fees. Where Pure Wallet, their whole goal is to eventually take away zero. You have zero gas fees and you have zero fees in the wallet. If you guys don't know, that's the best thing that's about Pure Wallet right now. Holding this token is going to give you zero gas fees. It's going to give you zero fees in the wallet. And on top of that, the Pure chain is a zero gas chain. It'll be the first chain out there, a layer 1 proof of authority blockchain and Pure chain that's going to have zero gas fees. And inside the Pure Wallet, you're going to have zero gas fees as well because you'll be using Pure chain. And so if you hold the Pure Wallet token, you get charged no fees in the wallet. That's the whole goal of this whole thing. So you can go down and look at it. I mean, do the research on this. This is something that's completely new and different in the space. No gas fees. no gas fees. And if you hold the token, that also means that you're not going to get any fees in the wallet. So anytime you move things around, you might have to pay a gas fee for Ethereum, but you're not going to pay any fees to the wallet. So again, something that no other wallet's out here doing. No other wallet's out here pushing 0 fees and 0 gas. Pure Wallet tokens, Pure Wallet's the only wallet that's going to do this. So another reason why I think Pure Wallet is badass and completely different than a lot of things in this space. So that's the value of holding Pure Wallet token. That's the value of, that's why, again, I'm going to, when the wallet continues to evolve and get better and gets out there, the reason why I'm holding Pure Wallet token is for a lot of that, but also because I don't want to get charged fees and I want to have 0 gas when it comes to decentralization. So again, I think it's super important. But yeah, fees eat you up, dude. But Ethereum has done a good job of getting us back to a 1.04 at 99 cents right now. That's crazy. You can't tell me last bull run that actually happened, dude. That never happened. So last bull run, dude, we were paying like $300 just to get our shit off of a wallet, dude. I'm so confused on how Binance CEO is able to make such accurate predictions on the crypto market. That's pretty wild, dude. He's no longer the CEO of it, dude. He's just yeah. But it's a hot wallet. No, it's a cold. It's going to be it's a cold storage offline and a hot wallet. So the Pure Wallet is a hot wallet, a cold wallet, and an offline wallet. There's 3 wallets in one in this wallet right here. So you can use it however you want to use it. And once you put it into an offline setting, it's actually protected. It's cold. I mean, you're in an offline setting, so you can actually move it into an offline setting here, and you are no longer connected to the internet. You're no longer a hot wallet because you've disconnected yourself from the internet. So, and plus there's a whole cold storage feature in here and an offline feature. And again, once you move your tokens to an offline, they're 100% secure. It's been 100% pin tested by ISO. It's ISO certified. The token itself is ISO certified. So, I mean, this is the few, honestly, this is, if they can get this out and rolling and getting the wallet up and being able to be used like any other wallet, Pure Wallet actually has a good chance of really shifting the space there because they're going to charge no fees and 0 gas. No other wallet has that. No other wallet will be able to do it because they don't have a blockchain built into the wallet like this. This is the first blockchain wallet. So when you start to build a blockchain into the wallet, you can actually do a lot of things. There's no other blockchain wallet out there. Prefer this over Ledger. It's new, right? I think again, I think adoption is going to be big here. But if you want your tokens on the go with you versus in a ledger, then you'll have access to them on the Pure Wallet. So it's all a matter of how people feel. But I definitely think you should diversify. I have all my stuff on a ledger, and I should probably move it over to another ledger or over to another wallet because I do have a lot of money on one ledger. And even after the Bybit hack, you should learn from that, right? The Bybit hack, the guy had $1.4 billion in his ledger, dude, and got completely hacked, right? So you should separate you shouldn't put all your investment in one wallet. So I've said that time and time again. I think it stands true. And right, I say that, I preach it, and I still haven't done it. So I do need to do it. Go on the Pure Wallet. Yeah. Didn't realize wasn't on the Pure Wallet. I guess I'll never see that again. I made that transfer. Fetch, yeah, you got to see what's in the wallet. How much did you transfer a Fetch? Eventually those will come on the Pure Wallet, dude. Pure Wallet wants me to link my MetaMask wallet. Can I be compromised? No, not linking your wallet doesn't compromise you. It's a legit website. So purewallet.ai is a legit website. I've connected my wallet. Here's my MetaMask wallet. I'm connecting right now. You can see like, boom, I'm connected on my MetaMask. And yeah, you use ETH to make the purchase. So yeah. He got hacked from the hot wallet. Yeah, because he turned it online, right? That's what happens when you put the ledger online. As soon as you plug it in, as soon as you plug in your cold storage, as soon as you plug it in, you're actually a hot wallet. So as soon as you plug your ledger in, you're technically a hot wallet. Where the thing is that when your tokens are in on the Pure Wallet, when tokens are in a cold storage and they're offline, they're in an offline setting, meaning that you have control over them in an offline setting, and people don't have access to them at all. Like no one can have access to your offline tokens. They're in an offline setting. You are the only one that has access to them on your phone. That's completely different tech, dude. Austin nailed it with the dip. Hi, Austin, nailed the dip. Oh, you said Austin, yeah, nailed the dip. Yeah, good. I'm happy you nailed the dip, dude. I think a lot of people did. I did miss my little. I got in at 225 on XRP here, and then my next buy was $2. It didn't actually hit the $2 range. But I'm happy. I got 245, 225, and yes, pretty solid buys right now. And I'm just waiting for XRP to bounce back. So Just don't forget to disconnect your hot wallet from the yes. Anyway, that's a yes, 100%, 100%. On your phone, no thanks. Yeah, once you see the tech, dude, once you realize it and see what it does, it's different. It's on your phone, but it's in an offline setting. The pure that's what the pure wallet that's what the pure chain is. The pure chain is an offline. It's going to be an off. It's like an offline blockchain, which allows you to move money. It allows you to move crypto in an offline setting in a super fast. It's super fast. Proof of authority blockchain, and like I said, it's kind of different, dude. It's not like everything else. Dude, Frankie Donuts, congrats to 1 month, dude. Welcome, dude. Wake up slightly barred out and snag 10K at 219. Not bad, dude. 219. Hey, we're at 221, so you're positive right now. Sad how it all happened. I don't think I can ever trust this new venture. Maybe I missed out. I get what you're saying, dude. Ledger today, the Bluetooth one, 2 questions. If Ledger Cobalt fails mechanically, then what? Can you just take your seed phrase and upload it into another if like your say like Ledger collapses today, you can actually take your seed phrase and upload it into like MetaMask or any other wallet out there, and you'll be able to access your crypto. It just becomes a hot wallet. Your Ledger will become a hot wallet, and basically the Ledger is no more. How can app on the phone ever be offline? Because there's a blockchain. So this is why it's different. It's because this is a blockchain. There's a blockchain built into the wallet here, and again, this has been ISO. This has been pin tested by ISO. This has been 100% through. This is the technology. It allows you to be in an offline setting without internet, and you can actually move crypto across the blockchain in the wallet in an offline setting, and then you can store it in an offline setting. That's the whole point of this. Why this wallet is so different. Is because it's offline wallet functionality, no gas feeds, cold storage without hardware, speed and again these are we're talking milliseconds, dude. Like I could send you ETH in an offline setting. I can send you ETH and you'll get it within like a click of a second. As soon as you say accept, you'll get the money, and it works just like Venmo. If I send you money, you got to accept it, right? I got to approve it. You got to accept, just like Venmo. You accept it, boom, then it comes through, and you have access to it. So that's how this is different, because there's no wallets out there are just they're just wallets. They're just interfaces for the blockchain. When you start to build in a blockchain in a wallet that's ran off the pure chain, you're able to do a lot of things inside of a wallet because there's a blockchain behind this all. There's a smart contract and a blockchain that allows these things to happen. And this is all patented, proprietary. It's all proprietary. It's all patented and approved. I mean, yeah. So I think this is something completely different than a lot of people have actually dealt with in this space. I know it sounds crazy. Everyone's like, oh, a new project out there, but this is something different. It really is, dude. I would not be talking about it if it was something that was like just some normal bullshit on the block. Let's see here. 20% of your savings and only 5,000 if they actually hit the goal of 1 trillion cuts. What are you talking about, Dennis? What's a good price to buy another 5K? I have mine set for $2, dude. We are 4 to 6 hours away from a complete recovery. You think so? That very well can happen. You know what I mean? Right now, I actually have to Google how a blockchain actually works. I believe in the Pure Wallet team. I really want to be part of it so hard, though. I get what you're saying. The good thing is that this is actually Dr. Kim, right? This is the person who built it. This is the person who created it, the person who's deploying it. So like, at first I was in the same boat as you, man. I was like, I don't know. And then, obviously me working on it, it's completely different. Do you think NS Labs can integrate payments without exposing your tokens? Yeah, dude, because I don't think the payment is I don't think that they can actually access the offline, right? Because you got to think it's just like Ledger, dude. When you put your tokens in an offline setting on Ledger, you're basically putting your seed phrase and everything behind a firewall. And so no different than here, right? There's a firewall that's built into the blockchain that protects your seed phrase from anything else out there. So anything that actually happens in an online setting, like integrated payments, Big Watch, they still don't have access to your cold storage because it's behind a firewall, just like how Ledger is. So that's the difference here. So the coins are let's see. So the coins are every move, but rather a contract is just exchanged. Yeah, it's just like a blockchain, right? You just move, just like any other blockchain, you move your tokens through a smart contract, and that smart contract, just like Ethereum, right? Ethereum's a smart contract that you move things around on the blockchain through a smart contract, and you can build off those smart contracts and really do whatever you want to do. No different than pure chain and pure wallet. They just built it into a wallet that allows you to do the same thing. Maybe a dumb question. Is a blockchain different than an exchange? Yeah, yeah. And a blockchain is just allows you to move information from one area or one, from one area. Like if like you have an A and B. If you want to move an asset from A to B, you can move it across a blockchain, and it's very fast, secure. That's usually what it is. It's documented. It's on a ledger. Those kind of things. Where an exchange is just really a place where you go to pool money and buy things at ease. That's kind of the difference between a blockchain. Yeah, I think all a blockchain is it's just a ledger. It's just documenting everything that goes on and collects data. So, and that's as simple as I guess I can get. Dr. Kim's cool. Meeting him in person, he is the real. Yeah. You met him in real. I forgot you met. Yeah, you met him, dude. Blockchain cannot truly work fully offline. Well, I mean, I think pure chain's definitely proven it, dude, for sure. It's kind of weird how it works. And how things, you're right. I mean, I think what you're saying is that you still have to connect to some kind of online to allow it to work. But once you receive your tokens in an offline setting, the interface still works with there to show you real-time data, right? So yeah, it's kind of crazy how it works. And again, it's way above I am not a developer of it. I know maybe the tech just a tad bit, but yeah, that's kind of where it's at. Can you make a video, or do you have a video on how to acquire the Pure Wallet for newbies? Yeah, just go to the website, Bill me. I actually put one on the website for them, dude. Right here. How to own Pure Wallet right here. You can see if you go to the website, I actually created this one. So I did it on the website and for them. And you can't actually get it on my YouTube. I unlisted it, but I allowed them to be able to put it and pin it up here on their YouTube. So you can go check it out on the website right here. It says how to own Pure token. So yeah, it's pretty legit. Hopefully it's a good walkthrough on how to do it. Austin, when is the next big day for the crypto? It's going to be in March, dude. March will be the day. Yeah, definitely take a look at it, man. Right now there's going to be some updates to move the offline token setting out of behind the paywall, because right now it's to use offline token you got to purchase with ETH the cold storage function of this, but you can move it. They're going to move it out of behind the paywall, so you can use the offline token without having to purchase anything. So I think that's the right thing to do. You're very credible, Auzsome, but I find it hard to see how that would be able to compete with air gap devices like a ledger. There's there's so much. Like I said, I think it's important people to go. You should do your research on this, right? Don't just listen to me. I think it's important you go do your research. And there's a whole IR deck right here. If you want to go down here, I'll move your comment out of the way. If you want to go down, there's a whole IR deck down here on how all this works, right? How this technology works. You can actually see how everything works here. They share with you on how it moves and all the stuff that it's trying to do, all the things that it's trying to prevent. Obviously it talks about the pre-sale, but I mean, there's a whole thing out here on this, and you can actually go to PureChain as well if you want to, purechain.com. And purechain.com actually talks about this as well. It talks about how the blockchain is going to be, how it integrates and everything like that. There's so much stuff on this. There's so much research on this. Like, I don't have enough time to talk about it. But if you want to do your research, definitely go check out what they're trying to do here. And there's research papers on this. It's been fully tested, fully approved. I mean, literally they've been spending years on this kind of stuff. And so, but this is through NS Labs, and they got a lot of things going. So, I mean, and this is all patented stuff, right? You got to think that the government of South Korea sent them to CES to unveil the Pure Wallet and to unveil the Pure Chain. And right now they're working to go over to the blockchain event in Dubai, which will be them being sent over there by the Korean government again to unveil a lot of this over there, because they want the Korean government. This is coming from an institution. It's coming from one of their largest tech colleges out there in Korea. It's coming from the Kumo Institute of Technology, which out there, KIT is just like MIT here. So this is where this tech is coming from. So obviously, and they work closely with the Korean government and the military and all that kind of stuff. So like, this isn't just like some made up crap. This is actually like, go do your research. I want people to go do their research on this. Go look up NS Labs. Go look up Kumo Institute of Technology. Go look up what they're trying to do here, and don't just take my word for it. Go do your own research on it. I think it's super important that you go do that and make your own decision on it. You know what I mean? I truly believe that. Frankie Donut, thanks again for the $20 super chat, dude. Still can't see my coins like you can. It used to, then they disappeared. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because like when I was looking through your Trust Wallet, when you're doing the Trust Wallet thing, I feel like you're not on the mainnet. I feel like you're not on the Ethereum mainnet. And using that wallet to connect, I feel, because it's easy to get kicked. It's easy to get moved from the. Remember how we were looking through the different mainnets? You can go to Arbitrum, you can go to all the other ones that like are Ethereum based, but are we on the Ethereum? That's the only one I have questions with. Yeah, and Twiz said to send him the send the address to the wallet address to him, and he'll see if he can walk through it with you. Went to the Pure Wallet website. Nice. Yeah. I told them how to make it. Stop pumping AI. I work for high tech. AI is all talk. Yeah. I think AI, obviously AI has its own thing, right? But I mean, teach our own on that. So, but customer success. What was I say? What do you think about HBAR when the bounce coming in at 18? Yeah, I think HBAR is still. I mean, like you guys know me. I'm sold on HBAR. There's nothing that's holding me back from HBAR. Obviously they got their Hederacon right now, which is badass. I'm excited for Hederacan. I can't see my tokens when I logged into the Pure Wallet website. Oh, really? So when you log in, like when I log in with MetaMask here, like if you go to Pure Wallet and you log in, you can't see this. Like if you log out, have you tried to disconnect and then log back in? And you got to make sure that you're going to the same. Make sure you're going to the same. You're connecting with the same wallet, because sometimes you can actually click on, like right here, you could actually accidentally click on different networks. You can click on BaseNet. You can do other things here. So you got to make sure you're actually connecting with Ethereum versus the other ones, right? So make sure you're connecting with Ethereum. You have to edit it if you're not. So just make sure you're doing that, right? Let's do it again. You could edit this, and sometimes you get connected to other ones. That's my only thing I could think of. Maybe you have to go to a different wallet. Sometimes you get connected, you accidentally click on a different wallet that was created in there, which then, it won't show up here. If I go to a different wallet, it's not going to show up the same thing. So just things to look through, for sure. I mean, those are just like small things. What will happen with MetaMask gets deleted? Will our coins be deleted? No, you just move those over to a new, just take your seed phrase and just upload it into a new wallet, like a SafePal, and you'll be able to see it. Just like with like Pure Wallet, you could take Pure Wallet seed phrase and you can actually upload that into MetaMask and or a SafePal, and you'll be able to mirror your Pure Wallet. I'm hoping HBAR will pump HBAR. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. 100%. By definition, a cold storage is a hardware, not a software. Given Pure Wallet is a pure software, it can't be called a cold wallet. However, it can be called a warm wallet. Like I said, I mean, you can. I'm not here to debate it, dude. That they call it a cold wallet. There's the tokens are offline. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of research out there, Peter. I would just advise you to go dig in and see maybe it is what it is. I don't know. This is what they're calling it, and like I said, there's ISO out there. The ISO certification actually shows that it's an offline token. They're claiming it to be an offline token through ISO as well. So, I'll believe the tech and ISO for sure. But like, teach our own. I really hope Pure Wallet. It would be so cool. I believed in it. Still hoping for the best. Yeah. Do we need Ethereum on the wallet for the Pure Wallet tokens? Yeah. So you would use Ethereum. So like I said, use a MetaMask. Don't use the Pure Wallet. I would use like a MetaMask. It seems to be the easiest until Pure Wallet gets connected to the Wallet Connect. I think they're right now. Hopefully they get connected any day, where you can actually go to all wallets here, and you can type in Pure. You can type in like Pure Wallet, and it pops up. Until that day happens, when this Pure Wallet hops up, I would use like a MetaMask or a SafePal, and it needs to be Ethereum. And then don't do Max. H bar stands for, let's see here. Yeah. But yeah, I'm probably only going to be on here for about 2 more minutes, guys. To let you know, same here. Can't see the tokens I purchased with a MetaMask. See here, been buying all day. So eventually they're going to Pure Wallet's going to have a I think they're releasing a Discord here shortly to allow people with questions that you guys have, because again I don't know, you know, for you to go in there and ask technical questions and actually talk to some tech support. So people that are like, you know, hey, I can't see my tokens and things like that, you can at least talk to tech support so they can maybe help you. So that's coming out here pretty shortly. So I think that'll be pretty cool. I bought at $3. Should I be worried? Still holding? I mean, yeah, you probably selling now would be horrible. What is next for XRP at the moment? ETFs, getting the, you know, we're hoping that the SEC ETF comes through, and then obviously the appeal drops down too. I think those are the big things coming through. Yeah, it is undervalued for sure. So, but yeah, guys, with all that, I just want to say I appreciate everyone coming on here. It is nice to sort of see we're having a slight recovery here. Is it the recovery that we saw before and a massive bounce back? No, I think we're still trying to get back to where we were. You know, but it is nice to sort of see that maybe we hopefully have found the bottom here. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that maybe this is the bottom here, even with Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin's the real driver here. Maybe the bottom was 885 right here, 85980. We'll have to continue to monitor this throughout the day. The positive thing is I'm going to soccer today. Usually when I go to soccer, it seems like everything else pumps. So maybe I need to go to soccer. So today I will be at soccer, so I will not be streaming tonight. But I do appreciate everyone coming in here and kicking it with me today to talk about everything and give my opinions on the whole market. So I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Like always, I'll be back here tomorrow. Actually, to tell you the truth, I will not be back here tomorrow. I got an appointment tomorrow. I will not be on here tomorrow morning, but I'll definitely try to put out some content so that all is good. But yeah, with all that, love you guys a ton. Thank you guys so much for all your interactions, all the super chats, all the new memberships. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out.